Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I welcome you once again to the new episode where we are going to look at something new, and that is preparing a simple Linctus. In case it's your first time to log into this channel, you're most welcome to this channel. Feel at home. In case you don't get anything, you don't understand anything, feel free to ask. Feel free. It is a interactive kind of lecture where you don't get, where you want us to put emphasis on, you can ask. Okay, so the person speaking is by names at Young Grace, and I'm so glad that I have you once again tuned, and I'm so happy and excited to take you through. So let's see what simple syrup, how we can prepare a simple Linctus, how we can prepare a simple Linctus. So we have requirements. What are things we need? What are the reagents we need? What are the excipients we need? What are the ingredients? In layman's understanding, what are the ingredients that we need when we are preparing our simple Linctus? We have requirements such as concentrated analyzed water, or anise, depending on how you pronounce it, anise water, amaranth solution, citric acid monohydrate, chloroform spirit, and then we need a syrup. This is major as simple syrup. Okay, so we have a lecture on how we can prepare chloroform spirit. You can check it out in the same channel. And then we also have a lecture on how we prepare anise water. These are aromatic waters. Okay, so yeah, you heard me right. Waters, because there are many. We have concentrated chloroform water, we have concentrated peppermint water, we have concentrated almond water, and then camphor water. Those are some of the aromatic waters that we have. So you find that aromatic waters, we need to prepare them from aromatic or volatile oils. Okay, so that's why you see that the analyzed oil is a volatile oil, and then even the almond oil is also a volatile oil, where we can get the concentrated almond water. Okay, so those aromatic compounds or waters, yes, we call them waters because there are many. We all know that water has no plural. Yeah, we call it water. Okay, however, with this case, we call them waters because we are dealing with different concentrated aromatic waters. Okay, so here is a formula that we need to use when you're preparing 100 mils of our simple Linctus. We need concentrated anise water at 1.0 mils, and then amaranth solution, we need it at 1.5 mils. Citric acid monohydrate, we need 2.5 grams. Chloroform spirit, we need 6.0 mils. And then a syrup, we need sufficient to give us 100.0 mils. So this is your formula. Depending on what your preparation is asking you to make, you can make adjustments. You can either reduce or enlarge the formula depending on what you want to prepare. If you're preparing 50 mils of the whole preparation of a simple Linctus, meaning you will have to reduce the formula. In case you're preparing like 150 mils of your simple Linctus, you find that you'll be enlarging your formula. So this is the standard formula that enables us to prepare a simple Linctus. So when followed rightly, either by enlarging or reducing the formula, you ideally form the same products, having the same concentrations in your preparation. Okay, so after knowing the formula, there is need for us to know the procedure. What is the procedure that we use? So what we are going to do is we are first dissolving our citric acid monohydrate in 4.0 ml. Remember, the total mils of chloroform spirit that we need is 6 ml. So we are getting portion of chloroform spirit, and that is if we first take out the 4 ml. So we dissolve it in 4 ml and make sure that we form a uniform mixture. We keep adding more of the all the remaining chloroform to make a complete mixture. After we have done that, we are going to add our concentrated analyzed water to the mixture and mix it. Okay, after we have added the analyzed water, we are going to add amaranth solution and mix. We should be able to appreciate the role of analyzed water, the role of amaranth solution, the role of chloroform spirit in this specific preparation. So after we have done all that, we add sufficient quantities of a syrup to produce 100 ml. So after we have added sufficient quantities of your syrup, this is preferably a simple syrup. We have a lecture or episode that where we looked at how we can prepare a simple syrup. Okay, so we add sufficient quantity of the syrup and produce 100 ml. So in the process of adding, we are going to add it in bits while mixing it together so that we form a uniform mixture after preparation of 100 ml. After we are done with that, we pack our product in a suitable packaging material and label the product. Okay, so every product you prepare, you make sure you pack it and label it so that a person who is going to use is going to be directed by the label you are going to give, telling them of what is inside the medicine or what is inside your product, and then what are the directions for use for your product, what are the cautions they need to take into consideration while using your product, and then what are the storage conditions. We know that most of the medicines degrade, the quality of medicines can degrade when poorly stored. So if you don't give the user, the consumer, the direction for use, you find that your medicines will end up not being effective because of it getting unstable, maybe through the different type of storage that was not suitable for it. Okay, so that is why we need to make sure that every product you prepare, every product you make sure that you put a label and clearly give instructions for the user. Okay, so that's why we see that most of the companies, most of the manufacturing companies, pharmaceutical industries, they write a label for us, and then apart from the label, they also give us leaflets containing information of the medicine, the contraindications of the medicine, the use of the medicine, and then other information that we would require to know about the medicine. Okay, so since we are doing with extemporaneous preparation, our labels will be just enough to guide our patients, to guide the user, to guide the person who is going to give the patient the medicine, because you are the author of this medicine, you are the manufacturer, and you know how to manage your medicine. Okay, so that is under procedures. However, we need to note something down. We see that what category is our simple Linctus? Our simple Linctus is a carminative or carminative, and then storage conditions that we need to put into consideration whenever we are storing a simple Linctus. It should be stored at temperature not exceeding 25 degrees. Okay, and then use as well goes to the category. The dose, we need 5 ml. When a dose is prescribed which is less than or not a multiple 5.0 ml, containing Linctus may be diluted with a syrup. Okay, that brings us to the end. If you came this far watching this lecture, listening to this lecture, thank you so much for listening. In case you have any questions, please put them in the comment section and we see how we can handle them. Also, let us